All right, here's the first one up.
Whenever you're ready, dude.
Hi, my name is Athena Passion.
Brother, it's not a dude. Not a dude.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Here's the thing, we started out friends.
It was cool, but it was all pretend.
Yeah. Since you've been gone.
There's no backup dancers? Okay.
What?
I'm sorry, what was that?
My name is Amy, and I'm cast right now. I was born and like a fish.
Dedicated, you took the time.
Wasn't long until I called you mine.
Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone.
Hi, my name's Peyton, and my favorite hobbies are cuticle care and E-Network. And all you ever hear me say is how I picture me with you.
And all you'll ever hear me say.
Since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone.
I can't breathe for the first time. I'm still moving on. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you. Now I get what I want.
Again and again and again.
And thank you. Performing live just gives me such a rush.
Hi, my name's Leah Shelbourne. I'm a senior on campus, and I'm vice president of the Black Student Union. Freshman year, I was definitely really weird, and I was a big people pleaser, but high school changed me by helping me find myself as a person, helping me find my friends, figure out what I like and what I want to do in the future. Senior year so far has been really amazing. Some of my highlights have been winning VOLs for volleyball and making first team, and then just being really spirited and really active on campus between going to the football games, basketball games, and things like that, and just making new friends along the way. In college, I'm going to hopefully play basketball. It's looking good right now, and I'm going to study psychology to become a child psychiatrist and work in hospitals. So that's my plan for after high school.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Haskett, and I've had Talia in every single class that I teach. I've had Talia in creative writing, women's studies, and AP literature. Talia is actually, she came in as a very strong student, but I have seen her really blossom in her senior year. She is one of my favorite human beings of all time. She is funny, but she's also really deep and profound, and she's helpful and kind. She's an incredible person. As a student, she is incredibly well written. She's also incredibly well read, and so she can make ties between a lot of different concepts that maybe people wouldn't have necessarily made those connections, and she can really analyze something in a lot of different ways, whether it's a song to a piece of literature from the 1600s. Talia, don't lose your spark. You are one of the brightest, funniest, happiest human beings who I've ever met, and I just want you to go spread that goodness with the world.
Hey Buffs, it's Monzo.
It's Cliff.
And welcome back to another episode of BuffTV. Hopefully you like that cold open and that senior spotlight.
In today's episode, we'll be highlighting our ASB election winners from last week, previewing our upcoming fashion show, spotlighting our hair leadership class, and finally introducing our new 3v3 basketball tournament.
And we had a chance to speak to our ASB winners about their experiences.
Roll a clip.
I'm Kylie.
I'm Jimmy, and on this segment of BuffTV, we focused on the ASB elections.
Your upcoming officers consist of your ASB President, Leah Love, ASB Vice President, Ariana Angel, ASB Treasurer, Juju Ramirez, and ASB Secretary, Bella Cooper.
We sat down with Leah Love to talk about her upcoming year as ASB President.
I'm excited to accomplish making us together as a whole and having a lot more activities. and especially for the seniors since they're our last year, so having a lot more like senior activities and getting along like as a class is really exciting. I hope to leave a good legacy. Hopefully I'm a good ASB president. Right now I'm ASB vice president, so I kind of know like the gist of it, but hopefully I can do everything that needs to be done and make it a good year.
With ASB elections coming to an end, we now look on to our class officer elections coming up next.
Class officer applications are due March 9th. Campaigning will begin March 10th, and the winners will be announced March 30th.
We were able to sit down and have an interview with Kylie Anderson to give you guys a deeper meaning on what it means to be in leadership.
Being in leadership lets you connect with the entire campus as a whole, which is super exciting. It gives you so many resources to be able to extend to so many programs and meet so many people and even become close with administration and many teachers on campus, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to feel so involved, and that's what I really value about it. And I have grown from a very introverted person who didn't really know who I was to a really successful young woman where I have a lot of skills that interviewing, giving speeches, being on camera like I am now, where it really helps me in those future jobs and careers that I want to be in, the leadership positions that I plan on having in the future. Honestly, I owe everything to leadership for who I am today.
Hi, I'm Angie Anaya, and I teach fashion and interior design here at Manteca High. The preparation's been really good. It takes a lot of time and energy and planning and attention to detail. So it's going well. We definitely have a super busy week ahead of us. This year, the event, well, of course, the fashion coming down the runway. Students, again, are creating collections with different stores and wanting to create really fun, interesting looks, something different than what you see on an everyday basis, like on a high school campus. So, of course, the fashion and the models, which all the models are from the 5 different high schools, and so it'll be really fun to see a variety of different people. Theme for the VIP event is aquatic aesthetic, so kind of like coral and underwater and deep blues and different colors like that. Is that students, not only do they have to work together as a team from the class, but they also have to work with other classes here on our campus, but also other classes even on different sites.
I would say the most exciting part was probably our fittings for our collections, because you get to know your models more, and honestly it's the most fun part, I'd say, because you get to just experiment with a lot of outfits, and it also gets them out of their comfort zone, so that also makes it really fun. Because last year I was a dancer for the show. I was an API for their dance when we started, I believe, the second act, and now I'm an MC and also producing it, so it's really different, and honestly it feels crazy.
Get your tickets, $5, come on by. It is Saturday, March 7th.
I'm Stephanie Campiotti, and I'm the Manteca High Herd Leadership teacher. Herd leadership is different than other classes on campus because we are comprised of 9th and 10th grade students that have come together to build a sunshine committee of sorts to uplift all students on campus and do our best to promote a positive school culture here at Manteca High School. So this class impacts school culture and the student body as a whole because we work with other groups on campus to make sure that our events are widely attended, that they are celebrated, different groups on campus, sports, clubs, anything that wants promotion and help. Our class is there to support all. Qualities for an incoming herd student: you should be outgoing, adventurous, not being afraid to take any risks. You should be wanting to serve others and help them grow and champion everybody on campus, even if they're different than who you are, and be ready to work and have a smile on your face.
My name is Macy Blody, and I'm a current freshman at Manteca High.
I decided to join Herd Leadership because I really loved doing leadership my 8th grade and my 7th grade years, and I got an email from Miss Campiotti about how I could be part of the first Herd Leadership class on campus, and I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to be part of like the legacy on campus. My favorite experience in Herd Leadership so far has been being part of the birthday buffs and going in class and embarrassing people and seeing them when it's their birthday. This class has helped me grow personally because I've really improved my speaking skills, and I'm not as nervous to talk to people, and overall I'm just better at branching out. One piece of advice I'd give to an incoming Herd student is just not to be afraid to share your ideas. You know, Miss Campiotti doesn't bite, like everything is appreciated, and just branch out and meet new people.
What's up, Buff 609? 3v3 signups in today. Now we're going to tell you about the rules.
Games are first to 11, capped at 12 minutes. Inside the arc is 1 point, beyond it is 2 points. Kobe!
Teams must register one person of opposite gender and can only have one basketball player. Check up.
Respect all tournament officials, but call your own fouls and let's keep it sportsmanlike. Ah!
Most importantly, let's have fun. Let's see the king of the court at Manteca.